Horns up and welcome to a brand new episode of Headbangers Kitchen. Now recently I tried alternate day fasting for a week and you can click here on the I button and watch my video about that. However, I found that to be too extreme for me, which is why I'm going to be trying intermittent fasting for 7 days. Now what is intermittent fasting? Well, intermittent fasting is when you fast for a certain number of hours during the day and you have an eating window of the remaining number of hours. The most popular version of intermittent fasting is called 16-8, where you eat for 8 hours and you fast for 16. In fact, I have done a very detailed video explaining intermittent fasting, so you can click here on the I button and watch that video. Now, what are the rules for intermittent fasting? Well, I'm going to be doing the 16-8 version. So for 16 hours, I will be eating no food. I will consume 0 calories. I will allow myself black coffee, water and green tea because these are 0 calorie drinks and they will not affect my fasting. And during the eating window, I will consume normal food. I will eat without tracking my calories or logging my food. I will not portion out or weigh out my food, but I will not go crazy and stuff my face and eat like a madman because I'm no stranger to intermittent fasting. I've actually done it for about 3 to 4 years now. However, over the last few months, I've gotten very used to eating breakfast. So I thought this would be a good challenge for me to get back into the swing of things. But the reason I'm telling you this is because I know that calories still matter. So even though you're intermittent fasting, you can't eat like an idiot. So yeah, I'm going to eat like a normal human being, but I'm not going to portion out and weigh out and log and track everything like I would normally. Anyway, I think that's enough jibber jabber from me. Let the fasting begin. It's 9:45 p.m. on Sunday evening and I'm about to start my 16-hour fast. So in the words of Richard O'Brien, will you start the fast, please? And starting my fast now. Good morning, guys. It's day 1 and I have been fasting for nearly 11 hours. Just another 5 to go. I've got my black coffee with a little bit of stevia, which is 0 calories, so that won't break my fast technically. And this morning is going to be a busy one to keep my mind off food. I plan to get in a workout, maybe record some vocals in my studio, and I will check in with you when I break my fast. Hey guys, so I just finished my workout and I have now been fasting for almost 13 hours. The workout was good. It's my first one of the new year and I forgot to let you guys know that I weighed myself this morning and I was 70.4 kilos. So that's the weight I'm starting this journey on. Anyway, time to go film a podcast now, so I'll see you later.
We must step forward, we must step down, we must rise above the system.
Hey guys, so I'm in my studio and I got my second cup of coffee to get me through my 16 hours of fasting. 15 hours down, 1 more hour to go, so I thought I'd get some vocals done. I have to record some vocals for a cover song, so I'm going to get busy with that and I'll see you at lunch in about an hour's time. Oh, that's my singing voice. Alright guys, so it's time to break my fast and I have been fasting for a little over 16 hours and I'm going to dig into some lunch now. And I've got some chicken biryani with some purple cabbage and some dahi or yogurt as you call it. Anyway, I'm going to dig in now. Oh, that's so good. And you know, that second cup of coffee really helped me get through the morning because I'm used to eating breakfast now, so I was a bit hungry, but that coffee just sort of sorted me out. Anyway, I'm gonna go enjoy my lunch and I'll check in with you later. So I'm busy shooting an episode of Headbangers Kitchen, making some 3-ingredient Thai curry. Oh yeah. Hey guys, day 1 is over and I have just finished my dinner and I'm about to start my 16-hour fast again. And for dinner, I just had some Thai curry and some white rice with some spinach that I made in the afternoon for Headbangers Kitchen, part of a 3 ingredient keto meal plan series that I'm doing. And I also had a bit of gajar ka halwa, which is an Indian dessert made out of carrots with some sugar and some cardamom. It's not really my favorite dessert, but my wife made it and it was so delicious. I just had to have a little bit. And I finished my dinner with an orange, just something to round things off. I also had a snack in the evening. I had a delicious sandwich that I made with some white bread, some hummus, some beef tongue, some lettuce, and it was pretty delicious and quite filling. So I had a normal day. I had lunch, I had a snack, I had dinner, and I had some ice cream after my lunch, so I had dessert as well. But I'm not stuffed. I had good energy throughout the day. I even managed to go to my studio and play drums for like 45 minutes. Let me tell you, drumming is like proper cardio. Anyway, that's all for now. My fast has begun once again and I will check in with you tomorrow. Alright guys, so it's time to end my 16-hour fast, and lunch today is the same as yesterday. It's that chicken biryani, except that today I've got some potatoes in it and I've got some spinach instead of the cabbage, and I've got my bowl of yogurt as well. And I am famished and I can't wait to dig in, so yeah, bon appetit. So good. Alright, so let me very quickly run you through today. I weighed myself in the morning and I was 70.3 kilos, so not much of a difference in weight. But there's no electricity in my house today till late in the evening. There's some work going on, so I was bored in the morning. I had nothing to distract myself with, no computer, no internet. So I actually went and took a 75-minute walk on the beach. I live right near the beach and the beach was completely empty. And normally I avoid the beach because there are too many people and they're all wearing no masks. So it was good to have the beach empty, and I went for a long walk and I burned a lot of calories. And when I came home, I was starving, like I was ravenous. But I had to keep myself busy till my 16-hour fast got over. So I made myself a second cup of coffee. And the coffee is really what kind of gets me through the mornings, because I'm so used to eating breakfast now that I do feel hungry. But nonetheless, I powered through, and then finally lunch happened, and now, well, I'm going to go about my day and eat food like I normally do, and I'll check in with you later. And here's a little anecdote for you. After I finished my walk and I had a shower, I weighed myself again, and I was 69.9 kilos. So you can see how much weight actually fluctuates. Like, you think I lost almost half a kilo by just walking? Anyway, check in later. Alright guys, day 2 has come to a close and I just finished my dinner and I'm about to start my 16-hour fast. And it's done. For dinner I just had Thai curry and rice, the same stuff I had yesterday. And today in the evening I had a snack. I had some bread with some hummus and some sliced beef steak. It was good. And today I feel really full and satiated with my meals. In fact, I feel like I could have eaten less food. I've got a sugar-free mint in my mouth. That's kind of my dessert today. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. I will check in with you tomorrow. Another day of intermittent fasting done and dusted. Will you start the fast, please? Alright guys, it's day 4 of my intermittent fasting and it's also our anniversary. So we are going out for the first time since the pandemic.
Since March.
Since March. So we're going to go out, we're going to stay safe and we're going to have a good time. It's actually quite an early dinner and I'm looking forward to being done with, well, eating before I think 9 p.m. tonight because that's when we got to give the table back. Anyway, we're off now. Wake up to the cheery morning. I know that this is the end. And if I could even hide my heart, it would be yours tonight. Tonight is the end. Tonight, all forgiven. Tonight, I'm watching as the world ends. Wake up to the cheery morning. I know that this is the end. And if I could even hide my heart, it would be yours tonight. Hey guys, so we're back from dinner and we went to a restaurant called O Pedro and we didn't eat too much food actually. I had a colorful cocktail as I always do. Dipti had beer and then I ordered an Americano cocktail which I thought was a coffee cocktail. Turns out it was not. It was some kind of concoction that I did not like, but Dipti drank it instead. And what did we eat, Dipti? We had some delicious garlicky chips. So they make these wafers in house. They were delicious, crispy, crunchy. And then we had our usual, the red snapper ceviche, which tastes awesome. And we tried their new grilled octopus or roasted octopus with chorizo fat. And that was out of this world. It was so good. And of course, I finished it off with a portion of their olive oil and chocolate mousse, which was as good as it normally is. But it was good to get out of the house. It was an interesting dining experience. I think once we got there and we sat down, it was pretty chill. Took off our mask because you can't eat with your mask on. And yeah, ate and we were back home in no time. And I also started my fast much earlier than normal because we were done by dinner before 9 p.m. even. So yeah, my fast is on and I will check in with you tomorrow.
The world is raised, breaking point. The system's failed, humanity's failed. The time has come for change, for self-reflection. For those who stand on the path and let us will eventually fall. We must step forward, we must step down. We must rise above the system. We must create a new world. A world that's just and equal for all. I am the voice in the darkness. I am the shadows in the night.
Hey guys, day 5 and it's been pretty debaucherous today. I taste tested a vegan burger in the afternoon and I had that sandwich in the morning with some sausage and some cheese, and now I'm having dessert. I had a pizza for dinner. Well, not a whole pizza. I had 2 slices of bacon and mushroom pizza, and now I'm having an ice cream cake dessert. So yeah, I'm going to start my fast as soon as I finish this, and hopefully it'll be before 10 o'clock. But yeah, I'm expecting tomorrow I will be hungry in the morning as well. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. It's day 6 guys, and I weighed myself this morning and I was 69.8 kilos, so the weight is dropping, but I'm just counting down the moments till I can eat, and I've still got an hour to go, but thankfully my second cup of coffee is going to see me through. Anyway, I'll check in with you later. Hey guys, it's Saturday night, so we're having a drink and some burgers for dinner, and I did an indoor walk and burned off a lot of calories so that I could have my drink and burger, and yeah, I'll check in with you later. Hey guys, it's day 7 and I'm going to end my 16-hour fast for the last and final time. So here goes. And it's been ended. No more 16-hour fasts, and I'm going to break it with some leftovers from last night. Oh man. I'm gonna go and finish this now. Okay, so now that I'm done with my lunch, let's talk. I weighed myself this morning and I was 69.7 kilos, which means despite having alcohol last night, a burger, French fries and dessert, I still lost weight. And let's talk about my dinner last night. Dipti and I ordered from Asian Burger Kitchen by Sifa, which is a restaurant in Bombay, and I got myself a katsu sando, which was tenderloin crumb fried in panko and then put between 2 slices of milk bread, and it came with some fries as well. And I could only eat half of that because I was full quite quickly from the alcohol as well. Dipti got herself a banh mi sandwich, which is a Vietnamese pork sandwich. The food was delicious, and after dinner I had half of an ice cream sandwich, just one of those vanilla ice cream sandwiches. It's like something I grew up eating, and it's nostalgic. So last night we did have a good night. We ate lots of good food, but I didn't really gain any weight, so here I am on day 7. I've just got regular food happening now. I ate the leftover burger for lunch. Dinner will be something light and simple, and I will check in with you tomorrow morning for my final weigh-in and my final thoughts on intermittent fasting. So I'll see you soon. Hey folks, it's day 8 and my week of intermittent fasting has come to an end. I weighed myself this morning and I was 70.1 kilograms, which means my total weight loss at the end of this week was only about 300 grams or half a pound. Now I'm sure you're thinking, oh, that isn't a lot of weight to lose. But if you think about it a little bit, losing half a pound every week is a sufficient amount of weight to actually lose. That would be 2 pounds in a month. And you must keep in mind that I had no restrictions this week at all. I drank alcohol twice, I had pizza, I had burgers, I had ice cream. Last night I had Chinese food. So as you can see, there was no compromise on the food that I ate. I could eat whatever I wanted to. I didn't log a single calorie or track a single macro. So when you take all those factors into account, this is actually very sustainable. Let me know in the comments if you think this is something you would be able to do. Look, at the end of the day, it does come down to calories. When I say I ate pizza, I ate 2 slices of pizza. When I say I ate burger and fries, I ate half the burger in one sitting. I also exercised every single day and I did my weight training. So if you keep all that in mind, I think intermittent fasting is a great way to incorporate fasting into your lifestyle that lets you sort of be a bit more free with the things you do. Because to be honest, I did like that I didn't have to weigh out my food or count calories because I had compensated by skipping breakfast. Now, I also want to say that given that I went from eating breakfast every day into a 16-hour fast, I did get very hungry towards the end of my fast. Now, had I broken my fast earlier, say had I eaten after 14 or 15 hours, would I have still lost the weight? Yes, because I don't think I would have eaten more food because I had an extra hour. So if you're thinking about doing intermittent fasting and you're used to eating breakfast, my recommendation would be that you start with maybe 12-hour fast first for a week, then make it 13, then 14, then 15, and gradually work your way up to 16 hours. I think if I had done that, I would have definitely not felt hungry at all. So, in short, do I recommend intermittent fasting? Yes, I think intermittent fasting is a great tool to restrict your calories and not have to think too much about the kind of food you're eating or worry about macros and calories. It gives you a bit more freedom. I also think intermittent fasting is a bit more sustainable and a bit more realistic. Anyway, I think that's been a lot of jibber jabber. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do hit the thumbs up button. Until the next food challenge, cheers and keep eating. Hey folks, let me know in the comments what food challenge you think I should do next. And if you want to watch some of my older challenges, click here. Or if you want to listen to some of my music, click here.